Hello, hello. Welcome to another video here on my channel. Today, I want to do a deep dive into my favorite skincare, body care, and hair care products. Hopefully, this video might inspire some holiday gifts or something special for yourself, or maybe new products that you've never heard before. So let's get into it. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. If you like videos like this, if you want more videos like this, click like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. All of the links for all of the products that I'm going to share today are available in the description box below, along with the link to our online Raw Food Romance community, where we're having a blast. All the members in there, we're sharing monthly raw food classes. There's challenges in there, lots of accountability, lots of community action. Connect with like minds who are enjoying the raw food lifestyle as well. You don't need to be a raw vegan to join. All you need is a desire to add more raw food to your life and a desire to connect with other people who want the same thing. So that link is down below, as well as the link to our ebooks. If you want to make the wraps, the burgers, the tacos, the raw vegan soups, stews, curries, chilies, appetizers, all the delicious recipes that we have are available down below. Use code RAWFOOD40 at checkout if you want to grab that 40% off sale deal. Do so. So let's check out some of the skincare. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video because I'm going to go through everything that I've been using recently that I love. So we'll start with the skincare. So I love OSEA. I'm sure most people know this by now because I share it all the time on my social media. I love OSEA. It's such a great line, and everything is vegan, which is amazing. So whenever I want to shop for some new stuff or get some stuff, I don't have to worry about reading the ingredients because I know it's vegan. I know it's good, so I can get anything from their website and we're good to go. Um, so we'll talk about that in a second. But first, for a couple things about the makeup, because I use this makeup remover. This is from Pharmacy. This was a special flavor. It's a strawberry shortcake. It smells awesome. But this brand is really cool. This product is vegan as well, from Pharmacy, and this like melts right off. You could use oil, like coconut oil works really great as a makeup remover as well, but I really like this product. So Pharmacy is the brand, and they have different flavors, and sometimes over the holidays they have some cool new flavors, and I always like to grab one for that. For makeup, I love the Kat Von D mascara. I have a bunch of different brands of eyeshadows and things like that. As long as it's vegan, I'm cool with it. I'll use it. I love to wear makeup once in a while here and there. For the foundation, well, it's not really foundation. It's a tinted moisturizer. I don't like foundation because it's too thick. I like it when it has a little bit of a tint and it's more of a moisturizer. I used to hate using tinted moisturizers because I had a lot of blemishes and it didn't cover it all. It's basically a moisturizer, just with a little bit of color added to it. So this is the one that I really like to use. It's from Suntegrity. This one has an SPF in it. Living here in Las Vegas in the sun, or going to the high altitudes that we like to do for camping and things like that, I use sunscreen. And I know there's people who don't use sunscreen, and we don't use sunscreen a lot of the time. If we're just going to be outside for a little bit of time, we want to get that vitamin D. But if we're going to be outside for a long period of time, going for really long hikes, I use sunscreen because I want to protect my skin. And as we age, I mean, like when I was younger, I didn't care about sunscreen, but now I do. So this is a natural non-nano zinc oxide. This is my favorite skincare product for makeup. My foundation, well, I call it foundation, but it's not actually a foundation. It's a tinted moisturizer. So it's really super light and I love it. For lip gloss, I get so many people asking about the lip gloss. I use this Fenty Beauty one. Fenty Beauty, most of their products are vegan. I always check to make sure this is like Oh, yeah. This is my favorite color, Glow 01. It's my favorite one. And for night, I like this Lawless. This is a vegan lip, kind of like a mask. I like to wear this overnight. It's a lip plumping mask. So that's something that I like as well. But that's pretty much it for makeup. So I will remove it using the Pharmacy Strawberry Shortcake. And then I move into the OSEA. I do the Ocean Cleanser. So I really like this one. They have a cleansing milk as well. I'm not a huge fan of the milks because my skin is kind of combination. So I notice that using the milks is a little bit too moisturizing. It's really good for people with really dry skin. But I like the Ocean Cleanser. That's my choice for cleanser. Then after, oh, sometimes I will do a mask as well. I do a mask maybe once a week, normally on Self-Care Sunday. After we go for a long hike, I like to do a mask. And I really like this probiotic mask from Algenist. They are I think almost all their products are vegan. This is definitely a vegan product, but it's a probiotic or prebiotic balancing mask. This is really cool. It changes color when you rub it in to your skin. It goes from green to pink. Really awesome mask. I really like that one. I do have a lot of Eminence masks as well. So Eminence Organics, I'm just going to grab this one here. This is probably one of my favorite products from Eminence. This is the Turmeric Energizing treatment. It's kind of like an exfoliant, but it's spicy. So it tingles and it warms up. Like it gets really hot and tingly on your face. I like that. I know a lot of people don't. So it really depends if you like that tingly action. I really love it, especially if you use warm water or steam. It gets really, really spicy and hot on your skin. Very, very cool product. I love Eminence Organics. I like to go to the spa in Ashland called Posh Organics. And whenever we go to Oregon, I always book a facial there because they use Eminence products, and I love getting my skincare done there when we do go. This tub has lasted me I think I bought this like 4 years ago. I only use a little bit at a time, only like once or twice a month, maybe because I have other things that I like to use. So even though they might be a little expensive, they last a while for specific products like this one. It's just a powder. So you just add water and then add it to or scrub it on your face. It's so very nice. And like I said, I have other masks as well from Eminence that I use, like I really like the poppy seed pear one. There's a raspberry peel. There's a bunch of different ones that are really cool there too. And I do use this as well. This is an SPF 40, again, a natural SPF. This one's pretty noticeable. So if I do use this one, I like to mix it a little bit in with my Suntegrity. If I know we're going to be out for like 8 or 9 hours out in the desert, then I will use the Eminence skincare. Another line that we'll talk about when we get into the hair care is Morrocco Method. Morrocco Method makes some epic products. I'm going to talk about, like I said, in a bit here. This is the facial scrub, and I really like this product. You don't need a lot, so that's why it's not very used. Again, I have other products that I like to use as well, so I like rotate through. But this is an amazing raw vegan skincare line, and they have some really awesome stuff. Like I said, we'll talk about that in a second. What else do we got here? Okay. So then after I cleanse, I like to do toner and serums. So Eminence has this pineapple refining tonique, and I just opened this one because I just used the rest of it. It lasts a really long time because you're only using a little bit after the initial wash and exfoliant and mask, whatever you do. And then I like to use the Citrus C E Serum. It's very liquidy. So when I put on my skincare stuff, I start with the most liquidy things, so the toner and then the liquidy serums, and then I move into the regular serums and then into the creams. So this goes on after the toner. Again, it's really liquidy and it smells amazing, just to add that extra antioxidant. Then I like the Hyaluronic Sea Serum. from OSEA. This one is amazing. Nate loves this product as well. He uses it too. And then we move into the creams. I don't have with me, I just ran out of the Seabiotic cream from OSEA during the day. And I like the Dream Night Cream at night. This is, I love, I love the smell of this product. It's beautiful. And this is like nighttime awesomeness. I just love the lavender in there. So that's basically some of my favorite products for the skincare. And I do use red light therapy. We'll talk about that later as well. So yeah, that would be skincare. Body care. Let's move into some body care. After shower, I have been using this as deodorant. Now, most deodorants are loaded with all kinds of junk, but this one, here are the ingredients. Ready? Listen to this. This is amazing. Ginger juice, coconut oil, probiotics, lime juice, bentonite clay, aloe vera, tea tree, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and lavender. I love this deodorant so much. It goes on watery, as you can hear, if you can hear in the mic. It's watery, so when you put it on, you want to kind of like air out your arms a little bit, let it dry. And then I like to put on a second layer as well. It's not sticky as you would think it would be. And it's amazing. I really, really like that deodorant. And we've had friends come over, and if they forget their deodorant, we're like, try this. And they try it and they're like, I love that stuff. It's so good. So a lot of people have been loving it. Link again for all the products. Links are below in the description box. So if you want any of the things that we discuss, check them out down there. Body care, body care. Okay. Next up, we have one of my absolute favorite new products from OSEA is the Undaria Body Wash. I was so excited when they released this because I wanted a body wash from OSEA so bad. And this smells like citrus heaven. It's delicious. It's wonderful. It's hydrating, and I love it. So washing up with that. And I also like to, when I'm taking a bath, I usually do the Salts of the Earth body scrub. And I love this one as well for that extra exfoliation. So that's there. And then when I get out of the shower, I have three main products that I use. I have the body butter, but I usually use that one more in the winter time. So now, but I also really like the oil. So what I do when I get out, I have the Hyaluronic Serum. This is a body serum. This goes on before you use your lotion or your oil or your body butter. So you get this on first. Super hydrating. It's very silky. It goes on really, really nice. I love it. Love it. Then I either choose from one of three. It just depends on the day, depends on how I'm feeling. I'll do the body lotion. That one's very, very nice and light. Or I think the one that I use the most is definitely the body oil. And I use this one after the shower because when your skin is still a little bit wet, after I put on the hyaluronic serum as well, this goes on very nice and easy. This isn't something that I use when my skin is dry. If my skin is dry, like I haven't showered and I just need a little lotion, then I use this one. This one is much lighter, so it doesn't feel all thick and oily. The oil works really good right after shower, as does the body butter. Because they're so thick, it just kind of like evens out with the water that's naturally on your skin after a shower. So those are really nice things to use after a shower. So that's the body care. Now let's move into the hair care. So hair care, I have been loving these products. My hair has gotten quite long. I feel like it's been recent. I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten so much longer. And the curls stay longer. Nate's curls are unbelievable now using these products. These products are raw and vegan. There's only two things that they sell that are not vegan, like the boar bristle brush And I think one of the styling gels or pomades or something has some beeswax in it, but they're trying to change it to get rid of the beeswax so that everything is vegan, except for that brush. But or I think it's like a body brush. Well, we don't use that. We use the synthetic body brush. So, because we're vegan, but everything else is vegan. Everything is vegan and it's raw. The ingredients are raw. The ingredients have not been heated. Now, these products, so there's tons of different kinds of shampoos, and they recommend kind of like alternating through the shampoos. I've been using these two recently. So is Nate, the Fire and the Ether. And we love these products so much. It's interesting because they don't foam up. So it does take a little bit of getting used to. When you are washing your hair and you put in this stuff and you rub it around, massage it around, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything because it's not foaming, but it is doing a lot. It's just not foaming. So it's confusing a little bit for your mind because we're so used to foaming products and we think that the more it foams, the more it cleans. But these clean so well. And the ingredients are amazing. Very simple ingredients, raw ingredients, vegan ingredients. And we just love how clean our hair is and how well our curls stay using these products. They also have conditioners as well. And again, it's not like a standard conditioner. It's not like a standard shampoo. When you rinse them out, your hair feels kind of straw-like because you've basically like it's a wash, a hair wash. And this conditioner as well, it doesn't leave it super silky like the traditional shampoos and conditioners do. It's not super silky, but after your hair dries, that's where the magic happens. So we've been really loving Morocco Method. We have a 25% off code. It's romance. So if you buy from Morocco Method using the link in the description box below, use the code to get 25% off if you want to buy some of their products. And then for the curls, we love Curlsmith. This is the styling gel that Nate uses to get his curls amazing. So this is, again, the styling souffle. Curlsmith has vegan products, as you can see on the label, vegan. So I love Curlsmith products. This is amazing. We like to use it right after the shower. And for Nate's curls, these curls here, by the way, these were done with a curling iron. I have a long curling rod. So it's like just a rod and I wrap the curls around the rod and then I release them. So that's how I get these curls. But Nate's curls, he just does them naturally. He lets his hair dry natural with the Curlsmith styling gel in there. And yeah, it's just amazing. You want your hair to be fairly wet. So you don't want to dry it before you put the styling gel in. And then when you do, just you scrunch it really nice up and let that gel do its thing. You'll get something called a cast where they look wet when they're dry. And then once that happens, once they're fully dry, then you can break them apart and just kind of rub them in your hands a little bit. And they'll be like nice and volumey, delicious curls. So that's one of our favorite products for sure. Moving into some other things like hair massagers. So this is from Vegamore, but you can get them from many different companies have hair massagers that you can get. And in the shower, what I like to do is I'll use the shampoo. And when it's still in my hair before I rinse it out, I like to massage with a hair massager like this. This one is kind of silicone, so it's really soft and nice. You can get other different kinds as well. And massaging the scalp can help stimulate circulation and stimulate hair growth. So that could be one reason why my hair's growing quite nicely, along with the raw diet, of course. So that's what I like to do in the shower. And then even after the shower, I will massage in as well because Morocco Method has some elixirs so that you can pour it in your scalp area. And then I like to massage that into my scalp as well. So that's for hair. And then we have, as I mentioned earlier, when we were talking about skincare, the red light therapy. So I saved up to get this. This is a very expensive thing. This is just one part too. This is the part that goes on the chest. And then I have the face one. This is from Korea. And this is the Artemis mask. So this is the red light therapy mask that I chose. The reason I chose it is because it has some of the most LED lights on the inside, and it does multiple different colors for different kinds of situations with your face. So they have like red light, blue light, yellow, green, and purple. So you can choose based on what your needs are. The blue light is really good for acne prone skin. The violet light is kind of a combination between the red and the blue. Red is obviously for collagen production, anti-aging, skin rejuvenation, that kind of thing. And then I believe the green or the yellow are for like inflammation. So after being in the sun, there are different settings. So you can choose. But this is what I got for myself for my birthday last year, and I've been really enjoying it. I use it. It depends on the week. I use it sometimes 2 to 3 times a week, and other times I maybe use it 2 or 3 times a month. It really depends on my schedule. I would love to use it every single day, but I like to do it on the 30-minute session. So I have to find 30 minutes when I can actually lay down and do this with my skin clean. With a moisturizer, I like to put on these two, the Citrus Kale C Serum and the Hyaluronic Serum. I like to put those on after I clean my face, and then I'll use the red light therapy. So I use that and the chest plate for red light therapy. I believe in red light therapy. I had severe acne scarring years and years ago. It actually looked like my face was dirty because of the way the acne healed. And when I'd be out in the sun, it would be even worse. It would it was just like spider webs of dirty. And I just assumed that was how my skin was going to be. It was just how the acne had healed over time. And every time I'd get acne, I'd have a new dark spot on my face. And I really didn't like going out in the sun because it was super noticeable after. But what happened in about 2019, right before Nate and I got married, I was using a tanning booth in Canada because, there's not very much sun up there sometimes. And when there is, it's still cold or there's mosquitoes. But I was using a tanning bed for like 5 or 8 minutes. But I would also use the red light therapy bed. And I did this. I would go and do red light therapy probably 5 to 7 days a week for about 7 months. And the reason I did that, it was just across the street from me, and it was only $20 extra on top of my tanning. So I was like, it'll be a nice way to take another nap. So it'd be 20 minutes. I would go there and I would do that. And I noticed after we got married and I moved to Oregon and everything, I was like, my skin is different. I was noticing that all of that red light really helped to heal the dark coloring on my skin and even out my skin tone. So I'm a huge fan of red light therapy, whether that be in a bed, whether it be just a light bulb, or if you can afford a mask or save up for one. I think that they are great. Again, obviously do whatever you're able to, whatever you can afford. They have less expensive masks out there too that will do great work as well, because really all you're looking for is the red light therapy. So whether you spend a lot of money on one or not is totally your prerogative, but I think that it is a great addition to a good skincare routine. And then of course we have the other free things that we can do for our skin. We can make healthier choices. We can drink more water and stay hydrated. Super important for healthy skin. Sleep. I think sleep is probably one of the most important things. And yes, I'm showing you all of this stuff. And all of this stuff is nice to have, but it's really what we put inside our bodies and how we treat our bodies that ultimately shows how our skin will become. So sleeping properly, I think, is probably the number one most important thing that we can do for our skin health. Going to bed early, on time, getting adequate sleep, not having screens, right before bedtime, getting a little bit of sun exposure first thing in the morning to help regulate hormones. These are all really great things to help with sleep. And it's super important. We all know how important sleep is, especially for the skin. That's why they call it beauty sleep, beauty rest, right? And then, of course, there's exercise, totally super important for skin health as well. But the food, the exercise, the sleep, stress management is very important. When you're really, really stressed out, a lot of people notice that their skin declines a little bit or they feel like they look older, but the stress really plays a huge role. Kidney health is super important, making sure our liver and our kidneys are doing good, supporting them with whole foods, lots of raw foods, lots of hydration. Cruciferous vegetables are very important. They provide everything we need to make glutathione, which helps with phase 2 of our liver detox. So that's helpful for the skin as well. Getting our microbiome healthy, that helps with skin health too. Eating lots of variety of different plant foods, lots of vegetables, greens, sprouts, microgreens, herbs, spices, along with all the fruit. Having a good wide variety will help build the microbiome, which in turn plays a role in skin health as well. And I also wanted to mention finally is sea moss. So Irish sea moss gel is a really great raw option to add to smoothies or dressings. You can make a gel just by soaking some Irish sea moss in some water for about, I like to do it for 48 hours because then you get a much more creamier, slimy gel. But we soak it in water and then we use about 1 part of the moss to 1 part water. It's usually a cup of moss to a cup of water, and blend that up in the blender. I like to blend under vacuum and I like to seal it under vacuum. It lasts a lot longer, but that should last about 2 to 3 weeks if you do 1 cup worth of the sea moss. And it makes a good, probably 1 cup makes almost maybe like this much worth of gel. So the gel, you put it in the fridge, and every day you take a scoop, a tablespoon or so, and add it to your smoothies. You can add it to your dressings. You can add it to your food. The sea moss has pretty much everything that our bodies need to make collagen. And I don't take a collagen supplement because collagen is a protein, which is basically an amino acid chain. And when we take collagen, our body just breaks it down into amino acids anyways, and it doesn't necessarily make collagen from those amino acids. So taking collagen does not equal collagen in your body, but providing our body everything that we need to make collagen is a great way to do it. And plus, most collagen supplements are not vegan. So Irish sea moss gel is a great way to help support your body to create natural collagen as well. So is the red light therapy. Red light therapy can help stimulate collagen production as well. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. I know it was a little bit longer, but I hope that you enjoyed learning about some of my favorite products. And if you want to grab any of those products for yourself or as gifts for the holiday season, now's the time to grab that before shipping for the holidays closes. So links are in the description box below to all of the things that we listed here in this video. And yes, hope you enjoyed. And if you like videos like this, again, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. You can click the little bell if you want to get notifications whenever I post a new video. Thank you again for joining me today. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm going to be 45. So we're excited for that one. We're going to be chatting a little bit about aging. So stay tuned for that. I love you all so much. Don't forget to join the community. Link is in the description box below, and enjoy 40% off our ebooks with code RAWFOOD40 from our ebook store. Again, everything is in the description box. There's lots of goodies down there. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Until then, fruit on.